We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
In now, Whit Merrifield. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there's one gone to begin the evening.
Batting second, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Adalberto Mondesi. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Mondesi has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. KC down in order. It's the Royals nothing, Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Danny Duffy gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Settling in now, Max Kepler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Max Kepler.
The pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Now the 2-0. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch on its way. A 1 pitch on its way.
Oh, 1-1.
A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Duffy sets, and the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And the pitch. Still 1-2. Now the pitch.
Oh, inside.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Three-two pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Up next for Minnesota, Josh Donaldson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1 home. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that's a home run into the top tank. So a 2-run shot to left center, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the 1st.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Eddie.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Franco fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Hunter Dozier.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, number 66.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This year against right-handed pitching, O'Hearn carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. That's by him for strike 1. On the year, O'Hearn has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. High chopper towards first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Twins 2 and the Royals nothing. Striding forward, Luis Arias, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Second baseman, Luis Arias.
First offering on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
2-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that
one. Digging in now, Williams Astudillo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Josh DeMont is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
For Kansas City, number 63, Josh DeMont.
The 1-1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Arise aboard here at first with nobody out. Right on the corner, 2-2. Got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gordon is there, and that retires the side. One left for Minnesota. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Cam Gallagher. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Pitch popped up. Sano is under it, and he's got it for the first down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Set to go now, Nicky Lopez. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Runners on first with one down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder with Merrifield.
With Merrifield next to bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
0-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
The shortstop, Jorge.
Now here's the pitch.
That's up the plate.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 1-1.
2-1. That's ball 3.
Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. The 3-1. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Josh Donaldson will be next. A runner at first with no outs here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting.
So one away now in the Minnesota third, and here's Donaldson.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. From the stretch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Eddie Rosario.
as he'll ground this one foul for the first strike.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. The 0-2 delivery. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Miguel Sano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Twins strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Astudillo is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Mondesi is retired, and there's 1 away. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. At the plate now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A shot down the first baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Hunter Dozier digging in now, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 66.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Two and one to the Royals' first baseman.
2-1.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Rosario retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Scott Barlow takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Second baseman, Luis Arias.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Mondesi will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring Willians Astudillo into bat. Here comes the first pitch. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Now to the plate, Byron Buxton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Twins 2 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alex Gordon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box, Cam Gallagher, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Digging in to try it again, Nicky Lopez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Fly ball out to right field. Kepler will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. They're down 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
The right fielder, Max.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And there's one away.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Two out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Twins are out in front, 2-0. Whit Merrifield next to hit. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Three and 0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 3-0 offering. Nobody out, runner on first. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Popped him up. Astudillo has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Scott Alexander will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Alexander is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. A 1 pitch on its way. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Gordon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch.
Oh.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And he popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Heath Fillmyer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks...
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
The next Twin up, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Weak roller right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Sano. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Back up the middle. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Row. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
To the plate now, Luis Arias, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full. The Twins are in front, 3-2. Cody Stashak is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 61, Cody Stashak.
Stepping in, Maikel Franco, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 36, Cam Gallagher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cam Gallagher. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Nicky Lopez, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Lopez hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Tim Hill gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
54, Tim Hill.
Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch of the at-bat. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1 is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Matt Kepler.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Comes set with the 0-1. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 2-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gordon going back. Gone all the way into the upper deck. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No hits to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Merrifield calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here it comes. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
That's ball 3.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
2 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Pops this one up. O'Hearn has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-2 Minnesota. Trevor May will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 65, Trevor May.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield.
First offering on its way.
A ball and no strikes. May is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Hit back up the middle.
Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Up next for the Royals.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag. Runners back. Fouled off. Up high, 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, that's away.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Has a look, now the pitch.
3-2.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate, Hunter Dozier. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler's going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Sergio Romo enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Sergio Romo.
Into the box now, Alex Gordon. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Yanked on the ground down the line. The 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
Here's the 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Ready with the 1-2. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Minnesota leads this one 5-4. Trevor Rosenthal is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Going back is the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And it's now 6-4. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
At the plate now, Miguel Sano. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And another foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Luis Arias. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Dozier in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Williams.
Into the box, Williams Astudillo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner in there for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Rosenthal's ready. 1-0 on its way. Offered at a low one there, but came up empty. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dozier moving back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's the Twins 6 and the Royals 4. Tyler Duffy comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Tyler Duffy.
Digging in, Maikel Franco. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Standing in, Cam Gallagher. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This year against right-handed pitching, Gallagher is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Duffy, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Nicky Lopez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded down the third baseline.
Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, with Merrifield.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Whit Merrifield. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit toward the right side. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Twins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Scott Alexander wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Tyler Duffy wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Kansas City, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.